What's the most suspicious thing you've ever done that had a completely innocent explanation? When I was 12, I had a paper route. Sunday morning papers were heavy as shit. I loaded up a baby stroller and pushed that around. Cold morning, and I'm pushing that thing around at 6 in the morning. Cops rolled by hitting me with the spotlight and stopped to make sure I didn't have a real baby in their LOL. Went out to buy my wife a birthday card and some wrapping paper for the gold necklace I'd bought her. As I left the house, she shouted, "If you're going to Tesco, can you get some washing up liquid?" Can you imagine the death glare I got from the checkout lady when I placed "Happy birthday to my wife" card? Roll of wrapping paper. Bottle of fairy washing up liquid. Onto the conveyor belt? I can't think of a top thing, but I have a habit of bringing in food/packages to my building lobby, even if they're not mine. I live in a rough area where I've had personal things stolen a multitude of times, and I'd rather that not happen to my neighbors. I've been caught in the act bringing things in, and then the owner appears in the lobby. I ask them, "Hey, is this yours?" I just didn't want it to get nabbed. Gotten some pretty dirty looks for that. I was once crouched behind a parked car at midnight wearing all black, but I was literally just trying to coax a scared kitten out from under it. The owner came outside looking terrified, and I realized how unbelievably sketchy I looked. Many years ago, I locked the keys on the Ford Escort I was driving. The sunroof didn't lock, so I climbed in via said sunroof, unlocked the car, got out, locked the car again, and then realized the keys were still in the car. So I repeated the process and took the keys. The funny bit is, I was parked outside the district court in the middle of the day. Lurk around a forest in the rain and hide from passing people, probably. I like foraging and the rain keeps the bugs away, and I don't feel like explaining that. Bought 5 kilos of very fine white powder from Southeast Asia. Took customs forever to find out it indeed only was very, very fine glass beads. Walking into a store and leaving with buying anything. I got accused of doing gang signs by one of the assistant principals who is widely known to not jive with the darker-skinned brothers and sisters. What was I actually doing with my hand? Raising a half heart for my older brother to complete because we were about to split after he walked me halfway to class. Walked behind someone for several minutes just to return their dropped wallet. Sorry for my introverted ass LOL. Try being an adult male and pick your little sister up from a middle school. Good luck. Bought 200 rubber ducks in bulk at 2 a.m. I sell children's toys. Got stopped once for loitering when I was literally waiting for my friend who forgot the door code, lol. Hiding a birthday present by burying it in the woods so the kid won't snoop around probably looks like you're getting rid of a body until you explain it. Geocaching makes me do some suspicious-looking things. Grab packages for my family or friends off their doorstep while they were out of town, so they weren't stolen. Back when Pokemon Go was new, I'd take walks every night to play, but change my walking route each time to find my favorite route. One called the cops on because I had stopped outside of some houses and was suspicious. I was trying to catch Pokemon loudly crying face. When I was a new driver, 2 big dogs were chasing each other across the street and banged into my car door. They just kept running. Had a dent that my dad was certain was caused by sideswiping a parked car. Not me, but my neighbor locked himself out. Was trying to get in through the back window. Wearing all black. At night. Someone called the police. His birthday is really June 6th, 66. He told them this and was arrested on the spot. Not me directly, but there was a dude outside of our apartment that was acting weird, and I think he and a buddy had just robbed the dentist's office across the street. The alarms were going off. Went inside, told my roommate, he grabbed his baseball bat, and went looking for the guy. He came back about 20 minutes later and said, after a while, "I realized I'm just a guy creeping around the parking lot with a baseball bat." Jumped over the fence, got in a backyard, got a bike through over the fence, and got away. I was late, and we forgot the key. It was not my house, lol. Speed walking behind someone at night because we happened to be going the exact same direction, loudly crying face. Crawled through the window in my house. I was talking about building my cocaine empire. It was only upon returning home that I realized those around me wouldn't have known I was talking about GTA. Snuck in to pick my niece up from school for my sister when I wasn't registered with the school. Had to skulk around until teacher was paying attention elsewhere.